Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do the Terminator Sector War, issue number 3 of 4 by Brian Wood and Jeff Stokely. A pretty nice cover. Unfortunately, the art on the cover is not the art on the inside, which is a shame, but that's what it is. I have some complaints about this book. We're going to dive into that as well. The last issue we see our cop called, what's her name, Ashley? Lucy Castro, right? She is trying to make a deal with this gang leader because, well, she is in her territory and he is her only chance of survival. And she says, I said I need your help. Oh, I heard you the first time, baby cop. Just wanted to hear it again. Okay, so yeah, he's exerting his dominance. So this guy with an axe, it's a little bit too much, reminds me of the Walking Dead guy, with the leather jacket and the baseball bat. It's a lot something like that, but then, it's failing miserably. Anyway, so it seems that she is, accusing him of death and murder and etc. And he says, well, I don't know anything about that. And she says, well, I have evidence, and the evidence is so much that they are. If he's getting caught, he's going to, being put away in a chair and getting the death sentence. And so he says, and yet you want Oso, that's his name, Oso help. Terrible, terrible Papa Oso, the murderer. You, young NIPD officer, out of and alone in the projects. Who else can you turn to, right? So he says then, whatever this enemy may be, I am confident I have a weapon that kill it. I am similarly confident, and as a thank you, you will destroy that physical evidence sitting in your precinct house. So, and then she does this. Now, normally I wondered why. Well, I know in the last issue why, and maybe in the first issue as well, I'm not entirely sure. Because somehow, some idiots at the creation or staff room or whoever gives approval of this thought it was a good idea to spoil that she was pregnant. It says here with her, destroy her and her unborn baby. I don't want to know that. Just give me a surprise. Why would you spoil that she was pregnant? Why would I want to know that? Right? It's just, that's what I hate with modern comics and modern, stuff. If you go into some kind of a site and there's a movie coming out, oh, did you know that X character comes in the next Marvel movie, right? And he is in a post-credit scene? Dude, don't tell me that. I want to be surprised. And that's the problem with a lot of modern things. They spoil everything. Nobody goes to the movies and said, well, I didn't know that. I was totally surprised. They want to be spoiled, and then they go to the cinema to see the spoiled thing. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Well, but I'm rambling. Let's go on, move on. So she is screw you. Yes, we have a deal, but still screw you. Anyway, so they are taking all these places, and then she calls out the cop, the Terminator that is waiting for her outside, right? And she says, 6 months ago in the academy, 3 years on the job. I never broke the rules, like never. Plenty of cops do. And 99 times out of 100, it's nothing. Perks of the job. So she feels a little bit bad about that, because she's now selling out, making compromises with, murderers and drug dealers and all that stuff. So yeah, she says, come and get me, tough guy. What are you waiting for? Waiting is over. Cool, right? But then I like the scene, but just like in the last issue, my biggest complaint is the lack of certain sound effects. Like, everybody's shooting at him, but we don't see the shooting effect sounds, not But this, credits where credits is due, or props or something like that. I like this, a big mega machine gun. I like that, But the downside is we don't hear that shooting sound effect here from this side. No, these ping, ping, bouncing off the metal sound effect. Also, do not hear the shotgun that's, pumping its lead into this poor guy. Well, he's a criminal, so it doesn't matter. Looks cool, though. but we hear the stupid sound effect of a lift door coming open or closing. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so we hear the lift is going up. I like that. This is some kind of a scene from a movie, and so the cop says, "This is a mistake. Now you tell us. Relax, you ain't getting out of the elevator. We're all gonna die in this hallway," she says. "Papa Oso's been dealing in international arms for years. Yeah, what's your point? I want you to take me where the real weaponry is." Bing! So Terminator comes out, and I like that they are doing this stuff, luring into him into a trap. This way. What does it say? "You metal prick, come and get me." Possible improvised explosive device. Threat. So, yeah, he goes into this trap or does he just say, well, yeah, he goes into the door. Now, I must say, when it comes to visuals, this looks rough, man. It doesn't look really, really cool at all. Some parts are like this, coming back to this a little bit in a second, but if you look at this particular, it doesn't look really cool. It's just, I don't know, the proportion is off. It looks unfinished. Like I said, it's just, I don't know, man, it doesn't look good at all. But this is what I mean with visual kinetic action storytelling, right? I mean, this explosion is not that particular special at all. But if you have that sound effect that goes like boom, like this way, it makes it epic. Also, she here clenching her fist against this fire ladder, whatever, and biting her teeth, closing her eyes, and then all this stone flying around her. That makes it cool. I like that a lot. That is exciting to look at. So there's a lot of debris, but then she thinks it's finished. But no, you're a formator, Lucy Castro. Why do you talk like you know me? So then he explains that he comes from the future and that he is a Cyberdyne System Model 101, right? 45 years from now, your daughter participates in a successful operation against critical Skynet defenses in the war against humans. My daughter? Along with the resistance leader John Connor in the year 2029. I'm going to have a daughter? She will cease to exist, as you will hear tonight. This is my mission. And she says, no, you don't understand. I don't understand anything you're talking about, and I want to see my daughter. This is impossible, Lucy Castro. Prepare to be terminated. But then she falls over the ledge, but that was deliberate. And then we see these guys shooting at him with the great sound effects that comes with it. And so she says this is not suicide. And what the hell is this shit? Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving on. I'm interested in this one, but since it's also modern comics, I will check this out. Anyway, so she falls into, I don't know, bags of sand, bags of sand. Now, mind you, bags of sand or sand in general is not soft at all. I mean, could be really dangerous, especially if you're falling from this height. You could have broken your neck or your back. So, yeah, there was a big risk, but she's survived. Other ones are not because they are thrown over the side by the Terminator. And then she hears a voice, baby cop. We have a deal. I do for you, not you do for me. Now, I'm not sure what he's trying to says to her here. I mean, what do you mean? You had a deal that she's going to erase the evidence, but Terminator is still alive, so you didn't do your job yet. But she says, Papa Oso can wait. I had two things I had to do before the city came alive for the morning commute. Survive, kill the machine, somehow. I like this, this guy's getting his face smashed in, right? They're going toe to toe. Looks cool. No backgrounds because, I don't know, is this in a hall? Is this in a, I don't know, garage? Where is this? Is this on a balcony? I don't know, because this visual storyteller don't tell me where it is. Doesn't really matter. I know it's on the top of this, hallway or whatever. I know that, but still, give me some more visual, cool looking backgrounds, or just give me backgrounds. I'm not a hard guy to please. Well, I am, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I'm rambling again. And it all had to happen away from people. Too much collateral damage. I'm a freaking cop, or I was. No, still am, until this is over. I had no reason to believe anything the machine said. Again, looks cool, with the glowing eyes thingy. But these guys want to stab him? That doesn't work at all. So we end here. So she's running away from the cop. Maybe she's setting him up for the big fun. Well, that's probably going to happen, but not sure why she is luring him away so far into this train yard, whatever. But he said I was going to give birth to a girl, my daughter, and she would grow up and do important things. I will give her that chance. I like that, I like that. This is a nice conclusion and a cliffhanger, because I want to know now, hey, what is she doing here? Is this some kind of I don't know, what's happening? Talking about big guns and international, weaponry. I want to know what, right? So overall, there's some things, like I said, I didn't like, and the art is a little bit rough on the sides. It's not the best Terminator book, but it's enjoyable. I mean, in my opinion, best Terminator books came out of, 90's. Those were the best years. And they are nitty and gritty because they are coming from the 80's, those movies. They are nitty and gritty for a reason. But somehow, I don't know, it seems that modern writers and artists cannot tackle that specific thing that makes Terminator, Aliens, and Predator franchise so cool and epic. This is not a bad effort. It's not a bad comic. It's not the best. It's enjoyable, and that's what it is. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel, all that jazz. See you next time. Bye-bye.